We made it to Pueblo, Colorado.
It's a pretty day. It's supposed to get cool tomorrow. So we're trying to get out and check out the city.
That's right, it's their little Riverwalk area. This is more of a nature side, and I believe there's a restaurant side. We're gonna head to that because we're starving. On June 3rd of 1921, the Arkansas River upstream from Pueblo, Colorado, swollen by rain and snowmelt, began to flow outside its banks and tributaries. The alarm was sounded that there was a massive amount of water heading right towards Pueblo. By 8:30 that evening, the river had overtopped the levee system, and within minutes, the massive amounts of water rushed into the business district, sending people running for higher ground. The intense water ripped the homes right off their foundations, tore the facades off storefronts, and even 2 passenger trains were caught in the current of the raging waters and were swept away. More than 250 people perished in that flood that lasted 3 days. The flood cost more than $25 million in damages, with over 300 square miles of destruction. This led to the entire town being reshaped. For decades, the area we're walking in, the Union Avenue area, was better known as the undesirable red light district. With the help of private and public funds starting in the late 1990s, the area had been transformed into this beautiful Riverwalk area. The Riverwalk was dedicated and opened to the public on October 6th of 2000. The area now features dining, shopping, art galleries, and hotels, with boats serving as means of transportation and recreation. Have you ever been to Pueblo, Colorado before? Share your experience in the comment section below. As we approached the area where restaurants and shops were located, we found a memorial piece of steel from the devastating 9/11 attack that destroyed the Twin Towers in New York. We were a little surprised how empty the town was. The effects of COVID-19 obvious in this tourist town. Like Trinidad, Colorado, the historic buildings in this downtown area have been preserved for future generations. I think that now is the right time not only to feed our starving bodies, but for you to click on that subscribe button. On the lower right side of the video, we purposely put that tab there so you don't have to leave or pause this video. And if you like our content, don't forget to give each episode a thumbs up. We stopped at 1129 Spirits and Eatery. It's a family-owned restaurant with indoor and outdoor seating. Who could possibly sit inside with a beautiful river walk right outside? Naturally, we opted for a river view. We were craving a good burger, and I can honestly tell you, 1129 delivered. Our burgers were fresh and seasoned to perfection. Have you ever been to 1129? What did you eat? Share your experience below. Best part about the Riverwalk today is that there's water in there. If you haven't seen our experience at the Riverwalk in San Antonio, Texas, the link is in the top right corner of the screen. After a filling lunch, we decided to walk a little more. We crossed under a bridge that honored our branches of military. As you can see, I saved the best for last. Go Army! Hoo-ah! Sorry, that's just what happens sometimes with this Army veteran. Comes out of nowhere. We found some amazing bronze sculptures, capturing images of animals local to the area, as well as Native Americans that once inhabited this region. The detail was extremely lifelike. As amazing as this Native American hunter looks, we saved the best for last. This one is called Walks Among the Stars, created by an artist in Arizona, Dave McGarry, and gifted to the Riverwalk by Levert Hong. After the Indian Wars, women on the reservation could no longer process buffalo robes because the buffalo no longer existed. Instead, they made star quilts. Stars are very emblematic in Lakota culture. The detail is off the charts in my opinion. The leather fringe made from bronze seems to flow in the breeze, and the quilt itself is absolutely beautiful. As you reach the end of the Riverwalk, we get to see the waters rejoin the Arkansas River. At the base of the trees, they surrounded them with chicken wire. This is done to keep the beavers from taking down the trees to build a dam. On the ground is a rather unique timeline and map of the Arkansas River. If we were residents of Pueblo, I can say that visiting the Riverwalk would be at least a weekly event, if not more, not just for the shops or the food, but just to walk and enjoy the amazing job the city and its partners have accomplished by capturing the beauty of nature and history in an urban area. Unfortunately, a bunch of snow fell on Pikes Peak, making it impossible for us to hit the summit. Gonna have to push that episode off until next week. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and if you haven't already, please leave a comment below. We would love to hear from you.